What's that word, fam? Hey, man, check this out.
Hey, fool, you a goofy, gang. I don't know why you always on my stuff. You really a fan. This nigga members only podcast. You want some clout, gang? Ain't you supposed to be one of the guys?
I apply the pressure. I apply the pressure. I apply the pressure. Yeah, pressure. I apply the pressure.
That brutal attack lasted longer than 20 minutes. It involved a beatdown with a bar stool, a gun, sodomy. One of the people involved handed down a hefty sentence today, a second soon to meet her fate. The culprits, Felix Valle and Ariel Cordoba, a couple who tried to convince the victim to pay for sex with Cordoba, but he refused. It was a prolonged attack that lasted more than 20 minutes before officials arrived and arrested the couple. While the victim was unconscious, Valle, who has a lengthy, violent criminal history, also sodomized him.
Sexual violence affects men too. 1 in 4 men in this country will experience contact sexual violence in their lifetime.
We're told that attack was so brutal, the victim doesn't even remember it. Again, Valle, who is 38 years old, was given 82 years in prison for aggravated sexual assault. Cordoba, who is 31 years old, pleaded guilty, and she's expected to be sentenced later on this month.
82 years, that wasn't long enough. But the statistics that they brought up, 1 in 4 men will experience sexual assault or sexual violence in their lifetimes. That's pretty weird to me. It's kind of fucking out of this world, extraordinary. I didn't know that, but I guess looking back in the past, women have always been predators to young men. Sometimes they went all the way with it. Sometimes they didn't. Just don't seem right. Just seem very odd to me that somebody out of jail, out of prison, would do this to somebody else in a public place like a bar and then stick around and get arrested. This was a couple, a man and a woman. They're trying to figure out how much time they're going to get a woman. They already figured out how much time they was going to get a guy. And like I said before, if you ask me, that's not long enough. This nigga deserves triple life like they do drug dealers. They get triple life. These sexual assaulters should get triple, quadruple life in federal prisons where they get the most goddamn time. They get the bang for their buck. But this is a very creepy story, and I feel sorry for the person that was involved in this shit. And they said this. They said that he didn't remember the situation. If I was him, I wouldn't want to remember that shit neither. Period. Tell me how y'all feel about this in the comment section. I'll be back later. More news and commentary. Peace.